On Wednesday, about 20 short-term rental hosts from across Montana came to the state capitol to meet with lawmakers and share their perspective about that growing market.
I'm really happy to be here today because it's really important to our family to have our short-term rental. And so it's an opportunity for me to be able to stand up for our rights as homeowners to continue to do that.
Sarah Rollins and her husband have been hosting a home in Great Falls on Airbnb for about a year.
We travel with our families, and it's always been really difficult for us to find a place that in a hotel where our kids aren't, several doors down and I have to go down the hallway in my nightgown to check on my little ones. So we wanted to provide a place where families would be able to stay.
An analysis from the governor's budget office says there were more than 12,000 short-term rental units in Montana in 2020, and they expect 15,000 by 2024. House Bill 943, sponsored by Democratic Representative Dave Fern of Whitefish, would raise the property tax rate on those properties by classifying them as commercial instead of residential.
And now a very well-established portion of the hospitality industry, meaning exclusive overnight rentals, getting what I would call a discounted rate. And so I think I wanted to address that.
The bill passed the House with bipartisan support this week. It includes an exception for rentals where the owner lives in the building at least 7 months a year.
We recognize that oftentimes folks are doing this to help pay the property taxes, help pay for a college education, that thing, and that's not what I'm trying to address.
But that wouldn't apply to Rollins' rental. She's concerned about a tax increase, and she feels short-term rentals have been talked about as a scapegoat for bigger issues with housing.
For us, this has been local Montanans renting to other local Montanans. I think I've had 2 out-of-staters rent from us in the year that we've been doing this.
Another bill, Senate Bill 268, would generally allow short-term rentals as a residential use for zoning purposes and limit how local governments can restrict them. That bill passed through the Senate last month and is currently in a House committee. In Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.